there, this is Megan from Growing Up Herbal, and today I'm going to share 3 steps that you can take to get a head start on flu season. Flu season is just around the corner. It's going to be here before you know it, and soon we're going to be hearing all kinds of advertisements about going and getting the flu vaccine and why you should. But today, I want to tell you how you can boost your immune system to keep yourself from getting the flu in the first place, and if you do, how you can keep the flu symptoms to a minimum, and how you can do that without getting the vaccine altogether. Okay, so the first step is to learn all you can learn about the flu. You need to learn what it is, what it's not, how it's spread, how you prevent it, how long it lasts, the symptoms that it causes, and how you can treat those specific symptoms to kind of lessen the effects of it. So briefly, the flu is a virus. It is not a bacteria, so antibiotics are not going to help it. Now, if you get a secondary infection from the flu, like let's say you get a sinus infection or you get pneumonia, then those are bacterial infections and antibiotics will help that. But don't rush off to the doctor as soon as you think you have the flu for a round of antibiotics, because you are actually harming your body instead of helping it. First of all, those antibiotics aren't going to get rid of the flu. Secondly, what they're doing is they're depleting the good beneficial bacteria that's in your gut, and those bacteria play a huge role in your immune system being in good shape and helping to actually defeat the flu virus themselves. So don't go get antibiotics. Now, figure out how the flu spread, because that's going to help you prevent yourself from getting the flu, and it's going to help you from spreading it around to your family members, to the people you go to church with, or to coworkers. You also want to figure out what symptoms the flu causes, because you want to know if you've got the flu or if you've got a cold, because you handle each of them differently. Now, if you figure out what symptoms that the flu causes, then you're going to know how to treat those individual symptoms to help lessen the effects of the flu on your body, and we'll talk about that when we get to step 2. The last thing is figure out how long the flu is going to last. Is it going to be a week? Sometimes you have 24-hour flus. Sometimes it's somewhere in between 2 to 3 days. So it's all good stuff to know. That's the first step, just learning as much as you can about whatever it is that you're dealing with. Okay, step 2 is to stock your herbal arsenal. Now, you're going to use more than just herbs. You're going to use minerals and vitamins too that are going to help you to feel better if in fact that you do get the flu. But the first thing that I want to talk about are immune boosters, because if the more that you boost your immune system, the better chance you have of not even getting the flu. And if for some reason you do get it, if your immune system is working and it's attacking the flu virus, you're not going to get it as badly as somebody whose immune system is not working as effectively. They're going to get it much worse than you, and they're going to feel worse. So some things, quickly, 3 things that you can do to boost your immune system and have on hand. Zinc is a mineral, and it's great at helping boost your immune system. Vitamin C is really good at helping to boost your immune system, and there are a lot of different herbs out there that you can buy and combine them, and you can make an immune boosting tincture. You can make a tea that you can take as soon as you figure out that you've got the flu or those symptoms come around. Start drinking that tea or taking that tincture, and that'll help boost your immune system so it'll fight and you can get rid of the flu quickly. Okay, and now some other things that you can do to treat the individual symptoms of the flu are things for like headaches or muscle aches, body aches, your joints kind of ache when you have the flu. You have a fever, so you may want to have some stuff around that'll help reduce fevers if it gets too high. Don't reduce the fever when I guess between 102 and 103, that's a good fever. That's your body heating up to try to kill the virus, and that's one of the very first things. When you have a foreign pathogen in your body's going to react with a fever, and that's going to help to kill that pathogen off. So if you reduce your fever, you're stopping a #1 defense that your body is trying to come against that pathogen with. So don't do that. You definitely don't want your fever to get too high. So know what you can do to lower that fever if you need to. And then another thing is, sometimes some people, when they get the flu, they get a sore throat and they'll get a cough, or they'll get like a runny nose and some sinus issues. And there are a lot of natural things that you can do to kind of lessen the effects of that, to prevent yourself from getting a sinus infection, which is going to be bacterial and it's going to make you feel worse. So the thing that you need to do now is figure out what the symptoms are, what you can do to treat it, and to start getting all of that stuff together now so that you're prepared when the flu comes. If you're going to make tinctures, they take 2 to 6 probiotics to make. So if you all of a sudden come down with a flu, or your kid comes down with a flu and they're sick with a fever, you don't have time to worry about a tincture. You have to do other things that are going to take a little bit longer to work. Tinctures are very concentrated. It doesn't take very much of them, and they work really well. So that is like the number one thing to start doing now, is getting all of your supplies ready. Start making all the different tinctures that you may need, and if you don't need them, no big deal. Okay, the third and final step is to eat a healthy diet. That is going to be the best thing you can do to boost your immune system and to prevent yourself from getting the flu in the first place. So there's about 3 things that I would say focus on. Number 1 is drink plenty of water. By drinking water, you're flushing your system out, you're cleaning it out, and that's like a really gentle cleanse. It flushes the toxins out and gets stuff out of your body, and it helps you stay clean so that your body is functioning and your immune system is working effectively. The second thing is to make sure you have a lot of healthy bacteria in your gut. Because those healthy bacteria keep your immune system working correctly, you want to make sure you don't have bad bacteria or like candida, which is a yeast, or anything like that in your gut. You want to have healthy bacteria there. So take probiotic supplements or eat cultured and fermented foods. Those are really going to help replenish and build the gut up so that you're digesting your food really well, you're absorbing all the nutrients out of the good things that you're eating, and you're helping your immune system do its job. Okay, and the last thing is to eat a healthy, nutritious, whole food diet. And that means cut back on carbs, cut back on the amount of meat you're eating, and definitely cut back on the sugar. Just eat a whole foods diet, lots of probiotics, lots of water, keep it balanced, research what whole food diets are like and how they help your body and boost your immune system. And that's going to help you stay healthy. That's your number 1 defense, is your diet and your gut, in not getting healthy from all kinds of stuff that's around us all the time. So that's it for today. I hope those 3 things are simple and understandable and applicable, and that you can take those and you can start taking responsibility for you and your family's health. And here's to you in this year's flu season. I hope that it goes well for you, and I hope you don't even get the flu in the first place. Bye.